Welcome back. Now let's focus on another piece of news that is shrouded in conspiracy. And that is the reported death of the man who was number 1 on Pakistan's most wanted list and number 4 on Time magazine's most influential people's list, Baitullah Masood. Whether or not he is in fact dead is another matter. No sooner did the news break that the Taliban denials came in, with possible successor Hakimullah Masood even promising to release a video of a very alive Baitullah very soon. The issue of the government's credibility wasn't helped when later claims that one of Baitullah's possible successors, Hakimullah or Waliur Rahman, had also been killed. Reports that quickly turned out to be untrue. It also doesn't help that Rahman Malik says DNA testing will be done to ascertain whether Baitullah was actually dead. A little difficult to swallow given that no one even knows where he's buried, and so getting the actual DNA may be just a little bit difficult. Assuming that Baitullah is in fact dead, let's now take a look at some of the conspiracy theories that surrounded him while he was alive. Baitullah has been labeled an ISI agent, an American agent, and an Indian agent. And the conspiracy theory that you happen to subscribe to, well, that really depends on your already existing worldview. So let's take a look at the ISI theory. This sets out that Baitullah was in fact an intelligence agency asset. Proponents of this theory point to the fact that after former Taliban leader Abdullah Masood returned from Guantanamo Bay, one of the first acts he committed was to kidnap Chinese engineers working in Pakistan, thus endangering one of the major planks of Pakistan's foreign policy. The theory has it that the agencies then promoted Baitullah as the new leader of the Pakistani Taliban, physically eliminating Abdullah and cementing Baitullah's position with the Zarrar Khuhro peace deal. The same point at which an army general reportedly called Baitullah a soldier of peace. Proponents of this theory point to the long-standing nexus between militants and our own intelligence agencies, a nexus that dates back to the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan. An adaptation of this theory is one also put forward by many Western commentators, that only after Baitullah clearly established himself as a bad militant did the Pakistani establishment want him eliminated, but was not so interested in other militants such as the Haqqani network who were targeting coalition forces in Afghanistan. Of course, the hitch in this whole theory is that post the Zarrar Khuhro peace deal, Baitullah almost immediately launched a series of deadly attacks, not only on Pakistan's security forces, but also on Pakistan's civilians. So the question is this: why would our own agencies back a man who had so much Pakistani blood on his hands? Well, the Indian media at least has a ready and very predictable explanation. This is that elements in the ISI still maintained contacts with Baitullah and used to tip him off every time the regular Pakistan army got too close. Linked to this theory are reports that a Taliban messenger was caught carrying a letter from Baitullah to an ISI official who, quote, is known for his pro-Taliban views. And of course, it really doesn't help matters when a senior security official is quoted in the aftermath of Mumbai as saying that both Baitullah and Swat's Mullah Fazlullah are both patriotic Pakistanis who will fight against India if called upon. Okay, so that's one theory. But there is a counter theory that says that Baitullah was in fact an agent of either India or the United States. And I'll be talking about that one after this break.